Hello everyone, Mark here with Mark's Max Muscle, and we have a bit of a different video today, which I hope you guys really enjoy. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1973 at the Olympia, the Mr. Olympia event. At the time, this was the finest physique the bodybuilding world had ever seen. In 1972, a lot of people still till this very day claim that Arnold, he was not at his best, and Sergio Oliva himself should have really placed first in this one. So he probably was a little dejected from that, and he came back all guns blazing in 1973. And like I said, he dwarfed all the opponents, and he presented the best physique that the bodybuilding world had ever seen. I've heard people claim that this was a 1974 picture of Arnold, but I do believe firmly that it is a 73. And like I said, guys, 1973 was perhaps every bit as good as 1974. Maybe a little bit smaller, but every bit as conditioned, or maybe even more. But either way, it was to the date the greatest physique the bodybuilding world had ever seen. Let's fast forward to 1983, and I think you guys know where I'm going with this. 10 years later, at the Mr. Olympia event, this is Samir Banu, the Lion of Lebanon, and he roared so loud. Much like Arnold, this was not his first Olympia showing. It was, in fact, his first and only Olympia win. He exhibited such a perfect physique, ladies and gentlemen. And take your pick, each and every one of the poses. He looked so good. There was no weak poses. But it was more about that back development, that Christmas tree. The bodybuilding world has never seen such a striated, thick back. Anyway, guys, and now you know there's a bit of a pattern going on here. Let's fast forward to 1993. And it happens to be Dorian Yates' second Olympia win. It was his third Olympia appearance. So in all cases, guys, it was never one of these guys' very first appearance at the Olympia, but it was their best to date. Dorian Yates, aside from that back, he exhibited some poses that were out of this world and would dominate against anybody on today's stage, and had very few weak, if any, poses, considering that this was probably a weak pose for Dorian Yates, the front double bicep. But it was more about this conditioning, the thin skin and those legs. Still to this day, like I said, this is untouchable. So how are we going to improve upon this, ladies and gentlemen, in this video? Fast forward to 2003. That's how. Ronnie Coleman, he was so big that he shocked the bodybuilding world in 2003. And not only that, but it was the dryness. Much like Dorian, it was the size and the dryness and conditioning. Look at those glutes. Much like Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1972, in 2002, Ronnie Coleman was embarrassed. A lot of people claim that he should have lost his title then. So, much like Arnold, he came roaring back 1 year later. Just incredible size. Maybe not everybody's cup of tea as far as aesthetics are concerned, but you cannot deny Ronnie Coleman reigned supreme in 2003. Took the title with ease. Now, 2013, Phil Heath keeps the tradition alive. It was definitely not his first appearance at the Olympia. In fact, 2012 was not his best, but he returned in 2013 and answered everybody's question as to if he can beat Kai Green. He was maybe a little step back from Ronnie Coleman's physique, but my soul, this perfect conditioning, and just, like I said, that word perfect. Much like Samir Banu, he exhibited some awesome poses, looked aesthetic, muscular, and in 2013, he exhibited what many people believe is his very best and finest physique that he ever brought to the Olympia stage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can map it all out from Arnold Schwarzenegger to Samir Banu, Dorian Yates, and of course Ronnie King Coleman, all the way to Phil Heath. This is incredible. So, begs the question, guys, what are we going to see in 2023? I'm here to tell you I am actually excited about this because it would be definitely breaking the tradition of seeing the bodybuilding's greatest physique when that last number in the year is 3. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this bit of a different video. Hit thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And go ahead and find me on Instagram and follow me as well. Have a great day.